The Israel-Palestine conflict is a long-standing and complex geopolitical issue rooted in religious, cultural, and historical tensions. It has affected the Middle East and beyond for over a century, marked by wars, negotiations, and cycles of violence and peace efforts. The roots of the conflict trace back to the late 19th and early 20th centuries, when Zionism, a Jewish nationalist movement, sought to establish a Jewish homeland in Palestine. Palestine was part of the Ottoman Empire, inhabited by a predominantly Arab Muslim population, with Jewish and Christian minorities. The Balfour Declaration in 1917, issued by Britain, supported the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine, ignoring the indigenous Arab population. Following World War I, Palestine came under British control, leading to increased Jewish immigration and growing tensions. By the interwar period, Jewish immigration surged due to European persecution, especially with the rise of Nazi Germany. The Arab population resisted, fearing displacement. The 1936 to 1939 Arab Revolt highlighted the deep-rooted animosity between Jews and Arabs. After World War II, the United Nations proposed a partition plan in 1947, dividing Palestine into Jewish and Arab states. The Jewish community accepted, while the Arab community rejected it, leading to the 1948 Arab-Israeli War and the establishment of Israel. The 1948 war resulted in Israel controlling more territory than the UN plan allocated, and the displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinian Arabs, known as the Nakba. The refugee issue remains a core aspect of the conflict. The Suez Crisis in 1956, although not directly related to Israel-Palestine, heightened regional tensions. In 1967, the Six-Day War saw Israel capture the Gaza Strip, West Bank, East Jerusalem, and other territories, bringing a large Palestinian population under Israeli control. The 1960s saw the rise of Palestinian nationalism with the formation of the Palestinian Liberation Organization, PLO, seeking an independent state through armed struggle. The PLO's actions brought international attention, but also led to Israeli reprisals. The Camp David Accords in 1978, mediated by the US, led to a peace treaty between Israel and Egypt, but didn't comprehensively address the Palestinian issue. The First Intifada in 1987 marked a mass uprising against Israeli rule, drawing international focus. Hamas emerged during the First Intifada, advocating for an Islamic state in all of historic Palestine, complicating peace efforts. The Oslo Accords in 1993 established a framework for a two-state solution, but left critical issues unresolved, leading to continued tensions. The Camp David Summit in 2000 failed to yield an agreement, sparking the Second Intifada, a more violent uprising involving suicide bombings and military operations. The construction of the Israeli West Bank barrier followed, perceived differently by both sides. The Gaza Disengagement in 2005 saw Israel withdraw from Gaza, leading to a power struggle between Hamas and Fatah. Hamas won the 2006 elections and took control of Gaza in 2007, further dividing Palestinian governance. Several Gaza Wars ensued, marked by intense conflicts and humanitarian crises. The situation in Gaza has deteriorated, with international calls for peace but no lasting solution. The Trump administration's policies, including recognizing Jerusalem as Israel's capital, stirred controversy. The Abraham Accords, brokered by the Trump administration, normalized relations between Israel and several Arab states, but did not address core conflict issues, leaving Palestinians feeling sidelined. The Israel-Palestine conflict remains deeply entrenched. Key issues include borders, security, Jerusalem's status, refugee rights, and Israeli settlements in the West Bank. Mutual recognition and cessation of violence are vital for peace. Despite the challenges, there remains a need for dialogue and international mediation. The core issues, borders, refugees, Jerusalem, and recognition, remain unresolved, dimming prospects for a two-state solution. Continued dialogue and international efforts are crucial for a just and lasting peace. The future of millions depends on finding a way forward. Addressing the legitimate aspirations and concerns of both sides through negotiated settlements is essential for ending this long and bitter conflict. The international community must play a role in mediating peace and fostering hope for a better future. Thanks for watching. If you have any thoughts on the events covered in this video, please feel free to share them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more informative content and check out my next video, where I'll be doing a deeper dive into one of these topics.